All right, I gotta tell you right off the top here, 8,800 have been ordered, and that is just since midnight. This is the first time HandiMop has been at today's special. This is the biggest bundle we have ever done for the HandiMop, and this is the first time that we're offering it in red and white here. For $22.99, take a look at your screen, how easy it is gonna be to sweep your floors, to clean those floors, to pick up those wet messes, to pick up those dry messes, and you see how we're rinsing it out in your sink there? You are getting a clean mop head every single time. And get this, there's no disposable parts. You're not spending 15 bucks every week on mop heads and wet mop rags that you just throw away. You're gonna rinse it out, you're gonna wipe up the floor. There's magic in this. It is the PVA that it's made of. And we're gonna show you all that in a second, how absorbent that PVA is. Is it the crumbs? Is it the coffee grounds? Is it the wet mess? Is it the sauce? Is it the ketchup? We're gonna clean it all up. But let me show you the bundle because we got some really fun stuff over here. Okay, first of all, this is how you're gonna store it. Look at that. That's about 3 inches. You're gonna store that in your closet, stands up straight, very easy, and dries out so you're not storing something wet here. You're also getting, look at these. These are gonna be for your countertops. Countertops, maybe for your mirrors, maybe for your glass shower doors. So all the technology that's in this mop, they figured out a way to put it in your handheld sponge there. So you're getting 2 of these. You're getting 2 of the mop heads here. They're gonna come kind of hard and dry. You're gonna get them wet first. I'm gonna show you how to do that, but take a look at this. This is what's really popular here. You're also getting your Handi slippers. Yeah, you're gonna slip these on right over your feet if you need to dust the floor, or give them to your kids. Put them on your kids' feet. Let them run around and dust the floor and clean the floor with the microfiber scrubbies on there. Now, I'll tell you, you can go to hsn.com and you can grab a combination of just this and this, and it's more than what you're paying today for getting the mop and 2 mop heads, $22.99. But I gotta show you how this thing works. So if you're shopping with me this morning, take a moment, take a look at your TV. Keith Enzi is joining us here to show us. Keith, welcome in, man. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here.
Fantastic.
I'm glad you're here.
So glad to be here, my man.
So I do want to point out at first, though, because they will be kind of hard,
yes,
right?
Grab the other one for me. Grab the other one for me.
Okay, so explain to us what we do first.
Right, now the PVA will dry out, so it will never gather mold or mildew. We're not going to throw this away because of odor like you do 95% of other sponges or mops or anything like that.
Right.
So it's hard as a rock.
Okay.
When you wet it, you'll see this one, half of it's wet, and the rest is dry. So when you wet it, it activates it, it fluffs up. Right. Now it becomes absorbent. When it's dry, it is not absorbent. You have to wet it, just like any other mop. Right. And then it goes from this to this, and it straightens out, so it goes right on your mop head.
Okay, cool. Here, I'll take
so
those.
All right, so now real simple. First thing you got to do is wet the mop head. Okay. Right, so we wet it. Once it's wet, now it's activated. I run the wringer through it, shut my water off. Regular kitchen floor. Yeah. They never look dirty, just like marble countertops, because everything blends in. When the proof will be in how I pick everything up. Now, there is no pull in, push in. It's whatever you want to do. Right. Let the mop do the work. Let it glide. 2 fingers. The more pressure I put down, the harder it's going to be to up. Work smarter now. You know, work hard. You know what I mean? Right. So so everything that's in here, and this is typical, you will see it picks up and traps and holds everything in between all the nooks and crannies and grooves.
Hold that right there. Can you guys see that? Can you, if you're shopping with me at home, take a look. That floor looked clean, Keith.
It always looks clean.
It looks clean.
We wonder why there's dust, why we need air purifiers. Yeah, right. The floors are never clean. Right. We're going in and out all day long, tracking everything in. So now to show you, I at home, all I use is the sink. We don't have much water pressure here, so I'm only going to use the sink one time. Okay. You'll see how the second water hits it, it will literally open all the pores and release everything it's holding on to. So it's like a magnet, and you pull the magnets apart. It's how it works. And so you rinse it out. And now you've got to clean. Bring the mop head through. And just wring it out. When you wring it out, you clean it out. It's that simple. Now, if I'm done, shake it, 3 inches of space. Right. Mine at home sits by the refrigerator. Yeah, right. And it's there at all times. That's great. Dude, it's an awesome thing. Now, we have a black floor just to show the extreme of dust. We can't really see dust on the floor. Right. But watch this. You can see how like a bunch of stuff. Yeah. One pass through. So regular everyday maintenance. Right. Instead of sweeping on, dude, I'm gonna pick it all up. Look at that. Look at the difference between one swipe.
Yeah, I mean, and it's multi-steps too, right? When we see those little messes, a lot of times we don't get them, get it tomorrow, because I got to sweep, then I've got to wet it, and then I've got to dry it. It's multiple steps. This is all those steps in one, right?
It does everything in one shot, and it's one tool. And it stays there, no ongoing cost, no anything. A mop is only good, as far as the absorbency, how much can it hold, is how much you can pick up.
Right.
So what, you did a little demo earlier, here's a full one. This floor is not gonna be, but watch this. All right, so, that's what.
Jeez.
Yeah, we'll do it right here.
Jeez. Look at all of that it held.
Right, and now if I, to show you how absorbent it is.
Right.
Look at that.
That's incredible. And that's that PVA, right?
The PVA is so absorbent.
That's the magic in this thing.
We'll hold up to 2 cups of liquid, whether it's kids spilling something, a dog having an accident, anything like that.
Right.
And you just go and you rinse it off. If you want to use chemicals, it's impervious to chemicals. Use whatever you want to use.
Right. Okay. So if you have something you like to put on your floors, you can use that as well.
100%. Whatever you want to feel comfortable with. And as I bring it through and pick it out, look at this.
Look at that.
It's going to leave it.
How immediately absorbs all of that
and then at home, I'm just going over to my sink. If it's whatever it might be.
Yeah. Done and done.
And I put it away.
And then when you put it away, the great thing we talked about earlier about how it'll dry out, right? You want to wet it before you use it. When you're putting it away, it dries out. You're not putting a wet mop away, a wet, dirty mop away that then will collect mildew. So today, the set that you're getting is even more than just what we've showed you. It's more than just the mop, because you're getting 2 of the mop heads as well. You're also getting the handheld sponges, which we're going to show you here in a second. It's that same technology. Now you're going to get your counters clean that way. Now you're going to get the mirror clean that way. Now you're going to get that glass shower door clean that same way. And then you're getting the slippers you can put on your feet. $22.99. Now, here's something you need to do. You need to choose your color, right? Take a look. This is the one here that Keith is using. This is our teal. You can get this in teal. You can also get this in the gray that he was using earlier. But take a look at the red and the white. Those are new. We haven't seen the red and the white before. You can choose one of those colors here today. $22.99. And then also the berry. You can choose the berry as well. So I need you to go over to hsn.com, put in your item number 813421, choose your color, get the whole set. We are now at 9,000, Keith, that have been ordered. You know, I think that just goes to show, that just speaks to all of us through the holidays, looking at the messes on our floor and how long it takes us to do multiple steps. And can I say, Keith, when you're using a regular mop, it's only clean that first time.
100%.
After that, you're using a dirty mop, man.
And that's why disposables took over the market, but then 15, 20, 25 bucks a month.
Paying for
I mean, dude, you're spending $300 a month in pads to throw away. I mean, a year, you know what I mean? So nasty spills, extreme. We got soy and we got ketchup.
Oh boy,
Paper towels, I don't know what you're gonna use to clean it up at home unless you have a HandiMop. But watch how it'll pick up and hold. This is soy sauce. Soy sauce is nasty.
Yeah.
Look at that. It just absorbs it and holds on to it and won't let it go until I put it in water, it releases and activates and picks it all up. Look at that. I mean, if you got a big old dollop, what are you supposed to, I mean, what are you supposed to do with it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And like you said, a lot of us pay paper towels. We'll go through half a roll of paper towels just cleaning up after dinner one night, right? And now we're paying for the paper towels.
And the stress of it, everybody starts freaking out, stuff spilling. Kids are getting yelled at for no reason.
Yeah, you're right.
The last thing we want to do is mess with something that somebody else has messed. But this is so convenient.
And now can I point out earlier when you and I were talking, I was using it and I reached down to the bottom and Keith's like, no, you don't got to get your hand anywhere near that thing. You're going to use the handle up here. So your hand isn't even getting anywhere near. I was so used to other mops where my hands are going to get dirty.
This is the 3rd demo in the last 8 hours. I haven't touched my hand in water once. I'm not doing that, you know?
Look at that, not even close.
All right, so now here's another one.
Okay.
The reason that sold me on this HandiMop was most of us have pets. Chasing that dog hair is insane.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it acts like a magnet. You can't really see this on TV probably too much.
There's dog hair on here. You know how it is. The dog hair ends up on there and you don't see it until it all piles up.
Now, if the camera can pull in and see all the hair we picked up and all the dirt and dust, everything that was on that floor is now into the sponge head. It's that magnetic, and it won't let it go. It collects under the furniture. Dude, I can lay it completely flat and get under my couch.
Yes, behind the couch, behind the appliance.
It's a 5-foot reach.
Great.
It's a 5-foot reach. No couches are 5 feet deep. And I can lay it this way.
Okay, that's the other thing, the articulating head there, different angles.
Right. We call this a magic finger. If you never had to get on your hands and knees again and do baseboards, yeah. Bring it halfway. Now again, it's all dirty, filthy. We haven't cleaned it, haven't done anything.
Right.
Look at this. It will conform to any angle. Look at how.
Man.
Look at this. Can we see the pet hair and everything it picks up in the corner?
All of that stuff.
It just holds on to it. It does.
From standing up, the reach, I just had to do this. We just had people over for the holidays, and I saw my baseboards like at the last minute and went, oh, I'm on my hands and knees for an hour trying to scrub. Look how much it will pick up. Look at the absorption. Can I just point out that we just did baseboards, we just did pet hair, we just did ketchup, we just did soy sauce, we just did dust, all the way down the line, different floorings, right? Whether it's linoleum, whether it's the tile, the hardwood floor, and our hardwood floor, listen, we spend a lot of money on our floors and we have to be careful with them. This is gonna absorb everything and make sure everything is dry. All the different things you're gonna be able to do with one item, with one mop. That's why the HandiMop is so popular. This is going to be your go-to. And then when you store it, it's an easy storage. Oh, these are the handheld. This is what I was telling you about.
Everything we did on the floor with the mop. We had to find, I'm like, there's no way it can do this. Well, it would be magic on my counters. Right. Again, soy sauce. It's going to be so absorbent, and this is just how I'm holding it. I can hold it upside down if I want. There is no bad place not to use it. You know what I mean? Right. So there's all your soy sauce. Okay. That's in the thing. Usually I have a glass thing, but it's not in here right now. And you'll see when you wring it out, you clean it out every single time.
How clean that is. Now, can I just mention, you don't even need the bucket of water.
I use the sink.
Because we moved the sink over here. Normally, you'll just use your sink.
And I'm done.
We have this bucket here just so we can move quickly through these demonstrations. You don't even need a bucket of water. You're going to rinse it out, wring it out, all in your sink. Okay, here it is. If you're just joining us this morning, it is the first time that HandiMop has been on a Today Special, so it is a big day for us. So we wanted to do something big. We're giving you the biggest bundle we have ever done with the HandiMop. So not only are you getting the HandiMop, you're getting 2 of the PVA mop heads. You're getting a pair of the HandiSlippers, which are machine washable, so you can just slip those on your feet and walk around and clean the floors. You're getting 2 of the HandiSponges, so that same technology now on your countertops, now on your mirrors, now on your shower door. You're getting all of that today. $22.99. Remember, here at HSN, we give you 30 days to try everything out, and I think Keith will agree with me. Get this home, and I want you to put it to the test.
Yeah, once you try it, you're sold. I mean, it's instant. You have to try it once. Wet it, and then you're sold.
Yes,
it's that simple.
Wet it first, but the fact that you have to wet it first is great because that means when you're storing it, it's drying out. It's not collecting mold. You don't want something wet in the closet. I do have to give an update. The first time we've seen the red, we are halfway through our quantity in red. Awesome. This is the first airing in the morning. We are halfway through quantity in red. Okay, I'm gonna let Keith keep moving here.
All right, so these were all the hard floors. Okay, right. You can do tile, laminate, hardwood. What if somebody spills coffee on the carpet or juice? Or what if a pet has a nasty accident? Yes. It is not a stain remover, but as a first line of defense, so I can have the time to do it. I'm not screaming, oh my goodness, I just ruined $1,500 worth. Watch how absorbent. I'm gonna put it down so it applies a little pressure. Look at this. As a first line of defense. Wow, look how absorbent that is. Did you guys get to see that? Because what happens is, Keith, that stuff, that whatever it is, that coffee, that juice, it soaks down into your carpet. So you need to absorb it. You need to get that up. And look, a little towel, paper towel is not going to do it. No. Look how absorbent that was. All right, how much coffee was it? Or how bad of a pet stain? Yeah, right. What do we really get on with? Let's see how much we got out of there. All of that would be at the bottom of your carpet, causing odors, causing stains, right? Soaking through, which then you have to pay to replace that big piece of carpet or the entire room. And then I come over, rinse it, it's perfectly clean every single time. That's cool. And your hands are never getting dirty. No. You're wringing it out right there. You're storing it easily. It's $22.99. You get a month to try this out. You're getting the biggest bundle we've ever put together. This is gonna be your new go-to for dust,
for crumbs, for pet hair, for stains, for soy sauce and ketchup, for when things get wet on the carpet, it's going to absorb. And every time you put it on the ground, that mop head is going to be clean. I'll also show you here in a second, if you want to pick up a couple of extra mop heads, I'll show you how you can do that. But while you're at hsn.com, I do want you to go check out the HandiSlippers. Now, we have a combination at hsn.com of the HandiSlippers and the Handheld sponges, but that's more expensive than what you're getting today. You're going to pay more for that than you would pay and not even get the mop. So let's talk about the slippers for a second. Yeah. You got a pair I can slip on here for a second. So show us what they are. Show us what they are. Okay.
Sure.
All right, cool. Show us what they are.
So these are the HandiSlippers.
And these are my big 12.5 feet, right? 12.5 size feet here, and they'll fit on my feet here. These are going to be stretched right over here.
Yeah, and you haven't put on any of these prior to this, so this is your first shot.
I don't know anything. Oh,
look at that.
Look at that. Look at what I got.
Now look how comfortable they are.
No, but look, this microfiber.
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So if you have your shoes off just walking around the house and use them as HandiSlippers.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Just walk around the house, you're dusting and cleaning your floors.
Easy. Yes, that's great.
All right, and so, hey, if you're still in the disposable world, spending $15 a month on all these products that everybody throws away, you have a green one, a blue one, I don't care what color. The HandiSlippers fit all over it.
Those will fit on there, and then we just throw these in the wash.
100% machine washable.
Yes.
Again and again and again and again.
Yes, you just throw these in the wash.
Yeah, and even if it's wet, the floor is wet, you can grab the microfiber, and it will pick up on the wet floor as well. This one doesn't work as good as this one.
Look at that. So you're getting these as well. These are always very popular. You see that mess on the floor, right? Or while maybe you're in the kitchen, you're doing dishes, you're doing other chores, slip these on your feet. So now the floor is getting clean. Now you're walking about with your microfiber slippers here. Or what about right there, what we're seeing right there, Keith? A lot of us, we don't want to get down around the commode.
100%.
We don't want to get down there.
And as a dude, this is my go-to in the bathroom.
Yes.
I spray my chemical and I
just go, I'll do this. I'll do this all day long. Right, and now I've got it cleaned.
And grab them by the back right in the washing machine. I'm done.
Man,
it's awesome.
Great. So you're getting those included as well in that $22.99.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
And you're right. The sponges and the HandiSlippers sell for more than this whole. So it's like you get the mop for free.
Yeah, that's right.
And the mop is the thing.
Right.
Everything else is just, there's no way this comes with it.
That's right. So $22.99 today. Okay, let's talk about the mop again, because this is what is kind of different. This is what is special. It is that PVA that is on there that is so absorbent, but then when you put it under water, all those pores kind of open up and release everything. All right.
Now, this was just a regular kitchen floor stuff. We can't see and all that stuff. And if you can see in the camera, everything I brought in is now stuck in all these grooves and in the millions of holes you were just saying. We've been using the bucket because this is just for demo, the sink, and it really doesn't have the pressure. At home, or if you ever seen this demo at home, this is instant at home because of the pressure of the sink. Right. Here, we'll just show you.
Yep. There we go.
It'll immediately
take a quick look at your screen. This is what I mean by a clean mop head every single time.
It'll open up and release everything it's holding on to because the pores want the water. It wants to be pulling. So wherever you pick up clogs the pores, the water hits it, the pores open back up and let it go. And then when I wring it out, watch this. I clean it out every single time. If you're using, look, you have two options usually before the HandiMop. It was use a mop that was only clean the first time. After that, you're really not going to get clean. You're just kind of spreading dirt around. Or you're buying a disposable mop pad, which we're spending $15 every month, every couple of weeks. You don't have to do that anymore. This isn't something that you're going to have to buy more things over and over again. $22.99, done and done. And take a look at how much water. Can you see how much water Keith is putting there? And look, he hasn't even squeezed it all the way out yet. That's how absorbent this is. It'll go everywhere, so we'll get rid of the rest of this. Look at that. I mean, really. Okay, so this is a spill. I'm in my kitchen. This is a spill. And normally I look at this, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting towels out. I'm getting all sorts of stuff out. Look at that. Look how quick and how clean, how dry that is. You don't even need to talk. I mean, really, what else can you say other than what that shows? Yeah, it's amazing. And that's that PVA. That's the difference. That's what's special about this. There's nothing as absorbent out there. Right. Not even close. And so now, when you go to wring this out, again, I always think of, well, my hands are going to get dirty. No. Watch this. Watch how clean. Just wring, you push it forward. The 5-roller wringer compresses it down to release any excess liquid. I pull it back, it stays wet enough to just keep on going.
Okay, 9,700 have been ordered. If you're going into the new year and you want some more of your time back, you want to make cleaning easier, dusting the floors, the spills from the pets, from the kids, give this a try. This may be the new revolution for you going into the new year, or if someone's moving into their own place, maybe it's an apartment, maybe it's a condo, maybe they got their first home, this would be a great gift. Or somebody moving out, maybe it's a young person who you know they're not going to use multiple tools.
What about all the college kids going away to school?
Exactly.
My kids are in school now. They each have, you have to have it.
For $22.99, you can't beat it.
It's just so easy.
Yeah.
If you complicate anything for them, they're not going to do it.
No.
So this, all you got to do is get it wet.
Right.
And a little dorm room takes 40 seconds.
It's true.
Right. Much.
Right.
So
okay.
Here we go.
And
Nasty
these
again.
spills. These spills can be anywhere. A dorm room, it can be in your kitchen. This can be anywhere.
Right. And this is just what we're using, but could be anything.
Yeah,
Any
right.
kind of mess you got.
Right.
Look at this. Soy sauce and ketchup.
Yep.
Okay. We'll see still some behind.
Yep.
So we'll flip it
Just
over.
Flip it over.
Watch this.
Done.
Look at that.
Look at that.
And
then if you have more cleaning to do, you're going to be able to wring that out and get a clean mop head every time. This is your opportunity.
Watch this.
Our colors are going quick. I would jump into the ordering process. Wow.
Done.
Done. And then you're going to store it like that and walk away. All the cleaning that we just did in the last 15 minutes, the different types of flooring, the different types of cleaning, all with one tool. It's the biggest bundle we've ever done. It's the first time as a today's special. We are halfway through our quantity in the red. This is your opportunity to pick up the HandiMop. And don't forget, you're getting the slippers as well, right? Clean the floor while you're learning your latest TikTok dance. You're getting your floor cleaned as well. Look at those. They're fun too. Here it is, 813-421 there. Also, you can grab additional mop heads as well. We'll put that up on the screen here for you as well if you want a couple of additional mop heads. Take a look, head over to hsn.com.